Cut Me Open, the 20th episode of Season 13 of Chicago Fire, is about Severide. Naturally, the hour is filled with other events, but it also provides a fantastic opportunity to highlight Herman's leadership, which no one else but Herman has ever questioned. However, the hour largely focuses on how successfully Kelly and Stella collaborate, both during good and terrible times. In a departure from his typical catchphrase, "You got this, Stella," Kelly informed Stella at the start of the show, "We got this, Stella." Does it come true during the hour? Because Cut Me Open focuses on their ability to work well together to overcome challenging circumstances. Naturally, this shouldn't come as a surprise to two individuals who encounter real fires together, but sometimes symbolic fires are more difficult than real ones, especially for those who have received fire safety training. Outside of work, however, Kelly and Stella have developed into excellent partners. It hasn't simply been luck either. Slowly but surely, they have worked, and the result of that is this episode. The other is there to catch them even if one leaps in without a parachute. That is the essence of partnership, being there to catch each other at all times, always supporting one another. Chicago Fire Season 13, Episode 20 Cut Me Open starts setting the groundwork of how good Kelly and Stella are going to be at being parents long before we get any resolution on whether they will really walk out of Chicago Med with a baby. And even if they tragically lose the opportunity to bring the kid home at the end of the episode, it was nevertheless able to solidify a notion that had previously just existed in the background. We had wished for them to become parents. We knew they were going to make terrific parents since we know them as individuals and as a couple. However, knowing something is one thing, but seeing it is quite another. We were aware. We now know. We've seen it now. Therefore, it is one thing to state that we need Severide to become a parent, but it is quite another to say that we want them to be a parent. Because suddenly, this plotline that seemed like a good next step for them feels more like what must happen next than just that. We're not sure how the show will proceed from here. Only 2 more episodes remain. However, if Cut Me Open taught us anything, it's that Stella Kidd is a mother already. Kelly Severide has a son already. And now, well, thanks to their Firehouse 51 family, they have almost everything they need to welcome that baby. The baby is all they need now. Chicago Fire, how about that for the season finale?